And today marks 4 weeks since those 19 children and 2 teachers senselessly lost their lives at that elementary school. And the pain is still being felt here as we hear from parents, students, and former educators. Roxanne Elias explains what has them worried now.
4 weeks ago, a shooter entered Robb Elementary School and killed 19 children and 2 teachers in Uvalde.
It definitely took a lot out of me. It drained me, definitely, considering my brother just turned 13. So thinking about him going to school and having to worry about if he was going to make it home was definitely it was really painful.
It's an unbearable loss for students like Shakayla Waters and mothers like Melissa Malk as they reflect on their own families.
I've got 2 kids at Toledo School for the Arts, and I was definitely shocked when I heard what happened and scared because it can really happen anywhere.
Here in Ohio, today also marks about a week since Governor Mike DeWine signed a law allowing teachers to carry firearms in a classroom after 24 hours of training.
That also scared me a lot, especially my brother being a young black man. And he definitely has, he also has a learning disability, so he's very misunderstood in schools. And having someone with a gun, not knowing how to teach him or understand him.
It's a move that also doesn't sit right with longtime former educator Jose Luna.
People are underpaid, overworked, and now to ask them to become guardians, armed guardians, I think is ridiculous.
He says he'd rather see a bill which would give more funding for added security at schools. And while parents and students say they don't have the answers, they want more conversations to happen before actions are taken.
And that's not a fair position to put them in. But at the same time, I mean, you don't know. It's going to take a certain amount of time for a security guard or a cop to get there. So what do you do in that case?
With my younger brother and younger siblings, it's definitely hard conversations to have, but they are conversations that need to be had. And that's where I would start, with my family and my siblings.
The people Roxanne talked to tonight say they're not necessarily against people owning guns, but they want the government to make it harder for just anyone to walk into a store and buy one.